everybody, welcome back to the Monkey Shine Lab. We've got just a little bit of a show and tell here for you today, and because before we get started here, though, I would like to say just momentarily and briefly that Monkey Shine Lab is always open to any Ukraine folk who need help. We're following what's going on in Ukraine very closely. We have 10 grandchildren, and the world doesn't need to be blown up. That being said, let's talk about some toys. Basically, what I've got here in front of me is just a lot of Diecast, and I'm going to show it to you. I doubt I'm going to break these out on camera, but I am going to just run the packages past so you can see what I scored. Things are loosening up out there. We're seeing some C and some D cases, and it's not as bleak as it used to be. So anyway, let's take a look at what we got out there. I'm going to start off with something that we never collect, which is motorcycles, but my wife really needs this one. I mean, look at that. The gold spokes, the flames, the burgundy. It's just a beautiful bike. It's a beautiful casting. I don't do these motorcycles very often. Another one I don't often buy, but the Mad Manga is done up with a Hot Wheels livery, which I thought was just fantastic. I mean, look at that crazy paint job. Love it. Not really a Mad Manga collector or anything, but I do like the one, any car that has the Hot Wheels logo with blue in back, etc. The classic look, you know. I get drawn to it. Rusty's Garage. I got my Ryzen, the Ryzen Express with the blue dragon on the side, which, man, when I saw that on your channel a couple of days ago, I was nudging Annie. I was like, good Lord, we gotta find one of those someday. Someday was yesterday. Picked up the fast gasser. Annie said, do we have this? And I said, no, we don't. And she said, would you please buy one and put it in the collection? I said, sure. So, again, I listen to my wife when she says, buy this Hot Wheel. We found the Triassic Gasser 5, which I'm not a gasser picker-upper all the time, but I really like all the decals and etc. on this one. I think, though, too, I'm with Nas on this one. Stop putting the colored glass in the cars. We don't need green and yellow and orange windshields and stuff on cars. You want to do that on the fantasy stuff, that's fine. You all know I've got a minifigure obsession lately, and they've come out with another minifigure accepting car here, and these things sort of, and I was just talking about banana buggies and stuff like that. These things remind me a little bit of the fire engine on H.R. Puffin stuff. Again, none of you probably remember that show, but there was a fire engine that was run by these little dudes with fez hats on. I think they had fezes on. I don't know why the firemen were wearing fezes, but it was cute. So I got some of those. Now this is going to surprise everyone, but I got a bunch of Batman stuff recently. There's a new set out, which a lot of you have already picked up, but there were only two out of this set that interest me, which was this one with this beautiful sort of dulled blue, brushed blue aluminum looking finish on it. which I really liked, and then the other one in the series, which was the red camo bat plane. I have several of these bat planes now. I have another. Let's see what else we got over here. Picked up another Cosworth because my nephew wanted a Cosworth, and so he's having a hard time finding Mainline out there in Middle America. So I'm going to send this out to him with several other cars that I've picked up for him, and just have been very lazy to send out. I'm sorry, my wonderful nephew, a super intelligent, wonderful, and helpful nephew, because he's the one that's been tutoring me along in my diecast pickups and stuff, between him and Andre and Naz and a few of the other guys. But I am directly and severely influenced by my nephew. He is a very, very intelligent man, and I am proud of him. He's also very helpful. I picked up another Batmobile of this nature. I can't remember if I have one with the chassis piping coming out of the bottom, and I need to take pictures of all the Batmobiles that I have so that I can stop double buying. I don't need more than one. And when I find that I have more than one, I'm like, oh, come on, man. I opened a blind bag. I had taped this earlier, but my camera messed up, so I'm retaping it. I opened a blind bag of the recent description, and I got the Skyline. Hey guys, hey Naz, hey Andre, Skyline. And here's something I'm going to show you folks that know my blathering on this channel a lot. As a blind bag car. And hey, they managed to get all the decals on there. They managed to paint the damn tail lights. They managed to do it. Anyway, blind bag pickup, the Nissan. How about that? How about that? I'm very happy about that. And then we are winding down here. I picked up that Matchbox set with the Volkswagen and the Lotus, and some of the other like sort of vintage cars. The Coffee Cruisers 2 is the name of the set, which spoke volumes to me. But what really caught my eye in this one was the Lotus. That is a great early 70s Lotus. Fantastic. Yellow and everything. Okay, and Andre, you should probably know by now. If you haven't realized by now, we are sending you one of these, but I had to get one for my office because the number is starting to mean things to me now too. And so I did get a First 117 Andre car. And look, I mean, that looks like that. Doesn't it look like Andre? Come on. Andre in car format. It's short, it's stubby, and it probably can't reach the top pegs. Sorry, Dad. But you know it's true. And I did pick up a premium Batmobile from the new Batman movie. I think that the graphics and etc. for this new movie are amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to seeing Colin Farrell's performance because it's supposed to be pretty good. But these are the ones that are metal and rubber tires and all that other good stuff. I want to take this out of the package, but I'm having like ich habe Angst. So ridiculously stupid sometimes, aren't I? Anyway, the last little bit of show and tell. I did sort of finish out an episode by saying that it was leading in by talking about this place to another topic, which I actually had to truncate and move on to do the collaboration video. Andre, we're still waiting for yours. Did you set the schedule to upload it next week by accident? Anyway, I talked about this place here in South Salem. It's called Game Crazy. Absolutely wonderful store. They have all different generations of video game. And because I stopped at PS3 and went no further, I have no interest in moving into consoles which must remain online and all that other malarkey. And I've been putting my money into my retro systems. So I went into Game Crazy the other day. I try to go in and spend in his store just like I do in all the other small businesses. I try to go in there and I know my $5 or $10 is not, it's not paying the fucking rent. I understand that. But I may help to keep the light bill paid off. Who knows? The point is, patronize your smaller stores. Keep them in business, because I have seen this guy who owns this store get robbed at gunpoint. The video is online. How can you go into business, have somebody come in and try to rob you at the end of the day when you're not really selling much in the first place, and then stay in business after that night? I probably would have become a recluse after what this guy went through. But anyway, so I really enjoy his shop. He's always very, very personable to me. And so I wanted to give him a plug. If you're here in the Salem area, Game Crazy South on Commercial Avenue. It's a really great store, and they've got stock, and he will find things. He's in the middle of hunting down my grail right now. But anyway, I picked up Max Payne for my Xbox because I've never played Max Payne. Yeah, I know. I missed out, right? So not going to miss out anymore. And then I did pick up something that I've really been looking for, which was Joe Montana Sports Talk Football for my Genesis. I am not a sports game player. I have one edition of Madden where the Green Bay Packers are really kick-ass, like they're like the top team on the game. So it's easy. I just beat everybody with them. Aaron Rodgers. But I've been putting my money into retro. I don't go any further with game systems now than the PS3, and I rarely buy stuff for that generation. I'm really more into finding the games that I missed at the time that they came out, like Max Payne. Why have I not played Max Payne? It seems so silly to ask the question, not why haven't I done it? Anyway, that's what I have for you here. A little Diecast show and tell, so that I can sort of start organizing my stuff again and get my desk back to condition. Thank you very much for your interest in coming out here at the Monkey Shine Lab. We really appreciate everybody's comments and everything lately. It's really nice to know we're either doing a good job or we could do better on this, that, or the other. We don't take your criticisms personally, so if you have something that you'd like to see a little better, or something that you think we could do better here, speak up. This is an experiment which includes us all, and I need input from all of you. All of you. It takes a village to raise a child. Anyway, folks, if you like what you see, thank you very much for coming out here. And if we can get you to like, share, and subscribe, mostly just subscribe, will you please? turn on the alarm bell, and then we'll send you little notifications as to when you can waste more time with us. That's all we have for you this week, this week. That's all we have for you today. I'm gonna get to filming probably another episode because it's raining ass out there, Rusty. What the hell, man? What did you send me? Seriously, it's coming down like it's coming down on you over there. Stay safe, everybody. We love you here, and we'll see you again soon, right here on The Monkey Show.